language barrier an issue?
No,
Okay.
we understand all. Yeah, but the business, of course, it fell down a little bit, but everything's moving. We are in the Algarve, so everybody wants to come here to live.
Good.
Hello.
Let me introduce you to Algarve too. Algarve is on the southern coast of Portugal. It is a place where most people have a second house.
Okay. So very similar to where I'm located at then. We are beach community, sugar white sand, so a lot of people own second family homes here. We're seeing investment go down just a little bit, but not significant. So yeah. So well, if you guys can see my screen here, we're about a minute out before we get going on anything, but we're going to keep it pretty easy today. Just show you how to upload, whether it be a listing. We can start off the for sale and then I was going to show you one for sale and then one under contract or pending, however you guys put it in your area, and make it super easy. So you can do it where you're grabbing a picture off of your computer, since you don't have the listings linked in yet, just to make it easier for you guys. So if you go into your designs here, we'll just click on right here, and it kind of shows you some templates I've already created, but we'll go in and first off do a social share. So you'll have to click on the social right here in order to do it. And then it'll ask, okay, do you want a new one, which is what we're going to do right here. This little plus button creates a new, and so we're going to click on social because that's what we want to do. If you were to do importing photos or text from a listing, this is what the box you would check, but we're going to withhold from doing that now and just show you guys how to do it with grabbing a picture from your computer. So there might be a little lag time with my computer right now, so. Everybody's on Wi-Fi right now, so it's taken a bit to get everything going. Let's see. I personally am not a computer guru. Like I was telling Nelson earlier, I just basically started doing this when they came out with Commands in Dallas last year and started playing around with it. And so you've got all kinds of different types of social shares, whether you use Instagram or Facebook or however you choose to do it, then you can. So let's see, this is for your app. We're going to go into listings and we'll do a for sale one. So if you see right here on the top, you've got Facebook, Instagram stories, LinkedIn, or Twitter. So depending on the social place you're wanting to share these at is basically which one you're going to do. My main focus is Facebook right now. There's a lot of people that are searching for homes on there. And it seems to be where my business is coming from as far as getting leads. So let's choose this one. And we'll just go ahead and, hold on, actually, I like this one better because it's got a little bit more information. So you basically just choose which design you want to use, and it's a plug and play. So once it comes up, you can click on any of the figures, any of the information regarding your listing, whether it be 3-bedroom, 2-bath, however you want to do it. And then it'll come from there. So the home that I'm going to do right now is actually one that just, nope, here we go. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath already. And so it is only about 1,600 square feet. So we're going to change this to, I can get it to go for me. There we go. 1,600. So you just click on it right there, change that. As far as changing this down here to fit your market center or your area, I've got some already pre-uploaded, but I can show you how to do that as well. If you click on company, you've got KW stock images. I don't know if you guys have this, or you can click on add, and that's the easiest way to do it. If you've got a PDF file or a file already for your particular market center or your marketing material, you can drag and drop straight from your computer just by clicking this button right here, or extract from a PDF or any other type of file. Super easy. If you click this button, it'll take you straight to your computer, and then you can just grab a file from there. Or you can go down here to logos, which I've already pre-uploaded some logos into here for my particular market center. And so for this, you basically just want to hit what you're changing. Give it a minute to go here. It may. Let's see. It's not working with me. And it may be my computer itself. So it's usually pretty, there we go. Okay. And then you can just hit the delete button right here to get rid of it. Go over here to your logos, drag and drop which one you want. And at that point, you can resize it to make it look however you want to on the particular item you're doing. So it's pretty nice because it'll line it up for you. Super simple. It's kind of fail safe. It'll get it nice and straight for you. If you want to line it up with this, your disclosure down there at the bottom, with the each office independently owned and operated, you can do that as well. List price on this one was a little lower. It's in a lower income area, so we're going to change the list price to the 175. And it automatically puts it on there for you. You just click on it and change. And same thing with these. Just highlight it and then change your address for what listing you have. Now, when you get the listings plugged in, it will automatically do this for you when you go in and say, you know, this is the listing I want to use. Alabama 36535. Okay. All right. So as long as you're happy with that, I mean, you can add other logos if you want. Say like, this is my team logo, so I'm going to go ahead and add that onto here as well. And let's see, we'll put it kind of down here at the bottom. Let's make sure it's still on the whole page. So just a little team logo if you're using one. However you like it, you can add, you know, your picture on there. You can add whatever you want in order to make it work. So let's change this. So we're going to go ahead and just delete that. If it'll let me, here we go. All right. And then what we're going to do is upload an actual image from my computer in order to do this. So let's see, I've got Somerton Drive, which is the property. I've preemptively opened it. And so let's use this one. That's a pretty picture of the front of that home. So once you do that, it'll go ahead and upload it in here, and then you just drag and drop. Super simple, super easy. Do you guys have any questions yet or so far? Okay. Slow internet.
It's taking longer because the resources of the computer are being used for the call.
Okay. So just drag and drop. And if you are happy with that, you can resize it a little or move it around or however you want to do it. So for that particular image, it looks a little blurry to me. Maybe it'll straighten out a bit once it gets loaded better. We might want to move this maybe because it kind of got, there we go. That looks a little better to me. Does that image look blurry to you guys? It does to me. So we may have to use a different image if it stays like that. And sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes these images that you have won't blow up very easily on this. Let's see if we can use a different one so it's not so blurry before we post this. So let's try this one. See if it works better. I mean, it's as simple as just, like I said, plug and playing, and then when you're done, you can download it right here, share it right here, or hit done when you're done. So we'll go ahead and show you how to share when we're done with this. And then you guys can do the same, and then I'll show you how to do maybe a pending one as well, so you can share properties that are pending or under contract in your area too. So a good thing with this is if you download it, then you can upload it into an actual campaign as well, which is super nice because, as you know, lots of people are on the internet right now looking at homes and shopping for things, and can kind of get you some new leads from there. All right, I think that one worked out a little bit better. It still looks a little blurry to me, but it may just be the way my computer's sitting. So, well, I'm happy with this, and so as long as you're happy with it, let's see, since it's a social share, maybe a website or adding your phone number to it, or the best way for someone to get in touch with you. Let's go over here to the text, and you can choose. If you've got your social media set up and everything set up, it should pre-program all of this in there for you. Or you can, of course, add it yourself and choose either this. It's got banners you can put on here as well. Just choose which one you like and change the verbiage on it if you like the way it looks on there. So we are going to do my library and just throw a phone number up here. Let's see, maybe make it a little bigger. And then it's my library company, back over to text. Okay. And then maybe let's see a website too, so they know how to get in touch with you or search for this particular home. So if you want to see how that is washed out to me, it looks washed out, like you can't really see it. You can make it, if it'll let me do this. Bold or fill color, change the colors or the actual font size on it. So if we want to make it a little bigger, it's at 24 now, let's say 30. And then black's the fill color, but make it bold. Of course, I forgot this other W here. We may have to do it that way. Oh, okay. Told you I wasn't a computer guru, you guys. And then again, as far as your spaces of it, it'll tell you what's center, what's not. Just kind of dragging it around and see what looks good to your eye and what you think is centered and how you want to do it. So, do you guys have anything that you want to see other than that as far as this particular one goes? No.
No, we can see this one.
I mean, it's really easy.
Yeah.
Again, you know, as far as your library goes, you can hit add to library and then grab a file off of your computer and upload it into here. When you do get the KWLS, this is where you can search on this KWLS for listings when it connects. So, okay, let's go ahead and share it. All right, so it'll ask you again, do you want Facebook, Twitter, or Pinterest for mine, or you can share it to as a project where other people, or you can even copy and paste. I've not had much luck with the copy and paste. It's been a lot easier just to share this way. So you have to go in though, and you have to make sure that your Facebook account and all your social media accounts are connected in order to do this. Okay. Great home in the heart of Foley. Let's see. Then 5 miles from beach. And then call Ellis Edge team for more info. All right, if I could spell this morning, guys, sorry. There we go. And then just hit share. It'll show it to you on here. Oh, it's gonna ask me to log in because I'm in incognito. So here we go. Okay, so here you can see, I'll make it bigger for you guys so you can actually see the whole thing. Say something about it. We've already said it. It's got your flyer on there. You can do a check-in since it's posting to my Facebook page. Again, or you can go up here and say share on a page you've managed. I'm going to put this on my actual Keller Williams page that I have, and I always check in with my business just to have more check-ins and more things like that. And then just hit post to Facebook. These are opted out of platform. Huh, okay, that's different. Not seen that one before. So it looks like I have some issues sharing on there. I'll have to go back and figure it out. But if you're opted in and everything is good, then it should just go ahead and share from there. It's that easy. So, is there any other specific designs you guys want to see, or anything specific that you would like to see other than that? Because I mean, it's just as easy as that with all of these designs. When you're done, you can just hit done. It'll take you back to the main designs. It'll save that if you need to come back to it later as your actual template. See, it's saved right there, and then you can go back and either do another social share or not. So, yep. Let's see, we can do one more. How about, let's do one where it's actually like a market stats. So let's see. Here we go. Do you have neighborhoods yet?
No, you don't at this moment. You don't have it yet.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, these designs are still in here, so you could technically just pull from your local multiple listing service and get the info on here and plug and play until you have designs. So again, just click that social and then your add button, social, if that's what we're doing. Next. Takes you to the WeBrand website. And then let's see, neighborhood snaps. And then let's use maybe this one, and we can say something like, you know, keeping you safe in your neighborhood during this time, or vice versa. However you want to put it on there, you can, whatever you feel is best for your marketing strategy and what you like to do with it. So let's see. Okay, so if you use a neighborhood snap like this, you don't really have to, obviously you want to change this photo because it's got Barton Hills and some other things on it that aren't part of your actual area. So this one's going to be a little bit more difficult in order to change that photo. So let's see if we delete it, what happens. So it deletes that image completely. So let's go back then, because you are probably going to have to upload something straight from there or put a different image in there in order to not have this completely get rid of it. So let's use, for simplicity's sake, a different one, because I don't have those plugged and played in there yet for me. So and I mean, I would say just go in and play around with it, whatever you think. See, this is still going to have that Barton Hills map thing on it on this one. So that may not work best for what we're kind of going over. Maybe local expert. Let's try this one. This one got me good feed when I did it. It's just a monthly snapshot of the numbers of the area. If you guys are in vacation area like I am, this might be good to say, you know, just the fact that it hasn't changed much as far as the price point on what is happening now versus what it was. Let's see. We'll use this one. Okay, so month, we'll change this to April. Oh, it didn't delete it. Working on my computer mouse instead of my connected one, so bear with me. April 2020. Let's see, I'm gonna go over here real fast and look at what
kind of stats do you use that get you good feedback?
What kind of stats?
Yes.
We're mainly listing focused, so I like using stats that show that the prices haven't dropped. So for our area right now, we've actually gone up 15% in list price versus what it was last night or last year versus sale price. So, and our average price for the area is 355,000. And so that's a good number to come up with because it's 15% higher than what it was last year. So, so something like this, you can say, 15% higher sales price than 2019. So people that are on the fence about selling, or worried that the market is shifting and they're still not getting the number they want to see in order to sell their property, this is a good one that I've used for that, just to help I don't change the background image on these. I keep it super easy. I'm not a design guru, and I'm sure there's some amazing things that you can do if you play around with this, but I'm definitely more of one to just plug and play and then drop it out there and move on, than to try and do all of that. So I'm sure you guys can come up with a lot prettier things than I have. So, all right, we're gonna use the white one on this one just to make it the way it is. And then I'm happy with that, other than probably just adding my, team's info on it. So we're gonna just throw that up there at the top. And then click on the text here. Again, website. It sits it in there pretty small. So we're gonna change the size on that. Maybe 46 this time. How big is that? That looks pretty good to me. Make it a little wider, and then change the color to possibly match what they have on there. So you see how I did that? I didn't even have to highlight it. I just clicked up here for the fill color, and then it has the ones that match the template already, or you can create a new color if you want, or even choose from this color wheel here. So if we do it there, and then maybe make it bold a little so it stands out a little bit more. Let's see, where do we want this? It's kind of hidden under there, huh? So let's move this over here and then put this up top then. Looks pretty good to me. So again, just do the social share or download if you want to add it to anything else, like an email or something like that. I've even downloaded these, and if you're connected with Twilio, do you guys have the text message way you can do it yet?
Process on working with Portugal yet. Twilio,
not working yet.
100%
Okay.
working in Portugal.
Okay. When you get it, you can download it and put this on a text message. So
Do you use to schedule posts for Facebook through comment?
Do I what? I'm sorry.
Do you schedule posts for Facebook through comment, or do you?
I do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any schedule that you can just give us a look? How is it going to, or is it too late? I don't know what time it is. Just so that
it's 11:30. Yeah, we can go into as far as to schedule a post. Yeah, that's super. So go. Can you still see the screen right here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you're going to go into campaigns, is what that is, in order to schedule it. Instead of your designs. Now you go in designs and you create the design you want. But then when you're done with the design, then you can go into social posts after you click on campaigns, because you've got your paid ads, your emails, direct mail, or social posts. I've done a couple paid campaigns, and they've turned out fairly well. But as far as the social posts, let's see, week of. So like for this one, I know this is back further. I haven't scheduled anything recently. But so this is one that I published that was just from Designs as well. If you're looking for a house in downtown, download my app. This was for the app itself. I put the app address and then published it to one channel. It was shared 5 times and I only got 2 likes on that one. But this one I did to Facebook and to Twitter. It was a just listed as well, which was when the one in Foley that I just listed came on, and then I added a YouTube video of it because we did a video walkthrough on this one. And so if you want to schedule a post, let's see, what's today, the 9th? So just click on the day, hit, let's see, Okay, it won't let me do it for today, but I can do one for tomorrow. So create social post for tomorrow. And you can either upload video, link, or images, or choose from design. So if you want to choose from your designs, just click Browse Design Library. Takes you back to where we just were in designs. Now it didn't save that one. So let's go back and hit done. So it'll save it for me. Save. I don't know if you guys saw how I did that. Now it'll actually save in there. I may have to refresh this page though in order for it to save on here. So let's go back to creator. You have to give it time to upload. Sometimes it takes a minute or two to actually do it. See, it's there now. So once you save it in your designs, then you can go back and choose that one as what you want to upload. So it only has a square, which is the square 1 by 1, or you can say the wide to cover whatever picture you want on that particular post. And then crop image. And then however you want to say it on here. Let's see, home prices are staying steady. Please let know if you would like a free market analysis on your home today. Something like that, just to kind of tell them, you know, we're still here for you. So once you got your image, once you got what you want to say, go down here, click here to find your markets thing, which I think it's already on there, drag and drop. Where do you want that logo to go? So where do you want your Alabama Gulf Coast? Mine's already on there, so I'm not going to add it again because I've already added it originally. If you want to include your ownership statement, which is basically each office is independently owned and operated, just hit apply. It'll add that to it. Social post or publish immediately, you have 2 different options for that, and you can choose whatever social media pages you have linked to your command down here, and then just hit schedule post. It'll show you what it looks like, and then just hit schedule post. Yeah, and you can do this months and months out.
It seems very, very straightforward, very easy.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's self-explanatory, you know, just go in and play with it. It's not going to hurt anything. You're not going to break anything by posting wrong stuff as long as you've got, you know, the numbers and everything correct. So my internet's going slow, sorry. So I hope that helps though. I mean, does anybody have any questions about anything while we're waiting on this to go? So there we go. For April 10th, Friday, home prices don't study. Yep, scheduled for Facebook. And it's going to post at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for me.
Yeah, it's very good that later on you can see their own results and all in the same page that you are. You can have the
yeah. I mean, you can see the likes. You can see if there's any comments on here from here. I've played around with it both ways where, you know, I've used designs, downloaded it, and uploaded it via Facebook by myself. Everybody that I've seen in my market center and what I've seen with my business is getting a lot more feedback from doing it straight through command. One thing you guys should know is that doing it through command, you're basically, the way Facebook and the social media is working, from my understanding, is that it looks as all 150, 170,000 agents as one account.
Exactly.
And so if you're going to do it that way, it's better because your social media presence and the algorithms that are on the backside of it are going to get you better feedback and better results, because it looks like literally 177,000 people, or however many we have in KW now, are doing it on one account. So I hope this helps.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Asking em português. Se alguém quiser fazer alguma pergunta que queira que eu traduza, eu posso fazer para inglês. Se for por isso tenham vergonha, sei lá, não sei.
Okay. So, feel free to reach out, Nelson, if anybody has any questions, backstory. But I mean, yeah, record it, post it wherever you want. And if, like I said, you guys want more Loom videos, which are basically what I just did, without the live feed, then I can start emailing those over to you that everybody's doing in my office as well to help with these. So, yeah.
No, thank you very much for the explanation to let us see how it works for you, and you have the experience on it, and that is really the case where it is working. Thank you.
Sure. I hope I hope this helps to where you guys can start just kind of playing around with it. And it doesn't take much, really. You don't have to have all the systems connected in order to do it. So.
Yeah, true.
All right. Well, thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.